Clashers, this is Nolimitking from USA Adults. We got another war win against War Crimes RR. Unfortunately, they were outmatched, 85-68, and just kind of ran through these guys. So their bases aren't very difficult. They're a lot lower than our bases, and so I mean, there's really not a lot of attacks I'm going to show here, but there are a couple of highlights we're going to get into. We two-starred their top three guys, all great hits, but we three-starred this Town Hall 10. Thanatos had a great hit, so we're definitely going to check that out. We got 5 and 6 two-starred, and 6 was two-starred 86% by our number 14, one of our mid-Town Hall 9s, so we're checking that out. And then we got all of everything else all the way down. So there's a couple ones in here we're going to check out and see what happens. So we're going to kick it off right here with Thanatos on number 3. And he brings a 6 Golem Quad-Quake Gowi. And he just runs through this base like butter. So he drops in a hog here. And he's got the CC Hound, anchors an archer to bring over the CC Hound. And he's going to use the minion poison strategy on this. And while that's happening, he's preparing the walls by opening up the core. So he gets all of these pups down, and then there goes his golems. So he throws in all of his golems with some whiz behind. He's going to open up the wall right here. And there we go. Wall opens up. Golems go in. King, queen go in. Great job on waiting for the funnel to make sure that happens. Everybody's under the rage juice right there. Queen takes out Town Hall. Quad Teslas are up. He uses a nice freeze over there on that Inferno, and drops a core rage here just so that these golems and King can kind of get through the rest of these defenses in the core here. He's got 2 columns walking around the 3 o'clock side, which is really nice, providing some coverage for those wizards out there. So he drops a couple more out there. He's got wizards and queens over here on the 9 o'clock side funneling around. So this was just an excellent split for him. He just had troops going in all directions in the core on both flanks, and great rages right through the core. And the rest of this base is done. These last golems are still tanking the queen, the whiz. They're taking out the rest of the defenses. And yeah, this base was done. So excellent deployment up at top. Great use of the EQ. Way to get rid of the CC Hound. And great core rages. Base is done. 3-star Town Hall 10. Excellent job, Thanatos. Really like to see that stuff. All right. Next one is number 6. We had 3-starred all the rest of their guys here, and so number 6 was one of the last ones to go for the rest of everybody else. So we had at least, I think, like 7 or 8 guys tee off here on number 6, and most just came up with 1 star. And here comes JoeHerbs with a 6 witch Gowiwi, actually Gowiwi. He's got 9 hogs there, but he brings his 22 level royals, Holler, and gets in here with these skellies and just wrecks it. So let's watch this happen. He drops the troops down here. Now he's only got 1 golem dropped, and his troops over here at 3 o'clock are kind of getting demolished because they don't have any tanking. But there goes the 2nd golem. So I'm not sure why he waited on that, but you know what? I can't critique anything on this because he killed it. So full golems going inside the base. He's taken that single Inferno. Nice rage there to get everybody down. That single Inferno's working on that golem, but that king gets right in there and takes out that IT. He drops the hogs over here on the right. They get a bomb, but they get through a couple of those defenses. And Skellies and Queen and King are now breaking in towards the core. Queen's targeted the Town Hall. Great cleanup work over here at 9 o'clock with these witches and wizards. King's now through into the core, takes out the Teslas. Town Hall goes down, uses King's ability, gets another Tesla. Still some more Skellies. Got 4 witches right there, just producing Skellies like crazy. And he's used all of his spells. Queen just took out the last Inferno Tower. She's got her ability left, and so he uses her right here to take care of this Expo. Gets the AD down, gets this wizard tower down here at 9 o'clock. There's no coverage over on the wizards up there, or the witches over there. So they're just working on some of these trash buildings, and some Skelly is still running around. Queen's killing some trash buildings. He really just ends this raid with drops his last wizards right there to clean up those couple of defenses, and that's it. He's literally got those 5 defenses up top, and that's it. That's all that's left. So this was just excellent work. Great job, Joe Herbs. This was very impressive. All right. There's your 2-star, 86% on a Town Hall 10. That's one for the record books, Herbs. Whatever he's smoking, we need a little more of. All right, number 7, Shifty. He's got a pretty clean GOHO here, so wanted to showcase this. He's using the Archer Healer strategy for distracting the Hound. So he lures out the Hound, brings the Hound down here with 2 Archers, and uses the Healer. Now, on previous videos, I have stated you should only really use 1 Archer because you don't need to, but the problem is that the Healer's AI will not allow you to use just 1 Archer. There has to be 2 Archers on or near the same space in order for the Healer AI to trigger. So, please use 2 Archers. Anyways, he brings a Stoned GOHO here. Pretty wide deployment on the golems so that the Wiz really create a wide funnel. Drops a couple hogs up at 12 o'clock to get that defense down and kind of get in while those defenses are distracted on the hog, or not that golem. He's getting a lot of value for the distraction that golem is having, and just using 2 hogs. So great work there. Uses the jump to get everybody into the core. Everybody's now in the core, so his heroes are going to town on those heroes. He pumps the king. Queen ends up walking, but that turns out to be okay. He actually uses his hogs over here at 2 o'clock to provide relief for the Queen. Not sure if he was planning on going there or not, but it was a great call anyway. So Queen is still full health with her ability going around. Hogs are going around the base here. He's using all the heals to keep them under heal and keep them alive. The only spot left that he's got left to be worried about is that space over by the wizard tower, but you can see all 4 bombs were triggered in the core, so it's really just a matter of keeping the hogs alive from the splash damage. So he drops his last heal there, drops some poison on the skellies, and space is done. King is down. Queen is walking around the base with some wizards, still got a couple golemites, got some hogs left, and that's just a clean GOHO. So great read on the base, great job, and that Hound is still out of play for the whole attack. So great job there, Shifty. All right. Next hit, we're going to show Fireman, 808 Fireman. This was a pretty easy base for him, to be honest. He's usually hitting 69s, and this is a 64, but just does a great job. So this is a great Queen Walk. It's a Queen Walk Shattered Govaho, and doesn't have a whole bunch of hogs, only 12, but it's enough. So what he does is he cleans up some of these trash buildings with some minions that are outside here, and he gets a lot of value for these 4 minions he's dropped. Not only does it help create a funnel for his Queen, it just cleans up some of these extra buildings, makes things go quicker. And so Queen is down here at 9 o'clock. She's going to funnel, and he drops some minions down at down there at the bottom where there's no air coverage, and so she's gonna walk around through here and come in towards that king, and we'll put it on 2 times to speed it up here. She takes out that air defense. She comes on in. King's gonna lock onto her pretty quickly. She trips a bomb, which is nice. So now that she's tripped a bomb, King's jumped on her. He's not going to do anything to her. She won't even need to use her ability. Over here on the 3 o'clock side, he drops in the golems and the wizards. And see, he's already created a funnel with his minions. So everybody's just going to go straight into this 3 o'clock section here. So there's Queen. She's taking out the king. King goes down. Golems are in there. CC Hound is working on the golems, but there's no need to worry about it because he's not doing anything. So the queen's staying away from that hound, so she's actually providing value in this raid and not getting distracted. So the jump spell gets everybody into the core here. King comes in, golems come in, Wiz come in. And the crazy thing here is if you look at what's left, if we pause it right here and we look at what's left, we got a full health queen with 4 healers. We got a full health BK. We got golems, we got Wiz, and we've only got a handful of defenses left up here, and he hasn't even deployed his hogs, and he hasn't used his heals yet. So I actually joked around with him after this was over. I didn't even think he needed his hogs. But I guess he just went ahead and used them. So he drops those poisons to anticipate those pups, drops his 12 hogs, drops a heal, and this base is done. I think that trap is the only hog he lost. So this was just straight murdered base here. Excellent job, and way to get that 3-star. For all of you you Town Hall 9 hitters out there, lots of really good stuff in this raid to keep watch of. Getting a lot of value for those minions that he had, and those redheads, in the core, just tearing things up. So, and the Queen Walk. So excellent work, 808. We're all paying attention. Everybody else did a great job. 3 stars to 3 stars. So it was a fun little war for us, kind of a low pressure war because it was a bit of an outmatch. So, but anyways, we'll keep on clashing, USA adults.